There was once a woman named Madame Grace, who owned a successful bakery in the heart of the city. From the outside, people admired her. They saw her driving expensive cars, wearing gold jewelry, and running a business that never seemed to lack customers. But behind the walls of her bakery, the truth was very different. Grace had a habit that destroyed everything she touched. She never respected the people who worked for her. She believed that because she was the owner, her workers were beneath her. Whenever her staff tried to share ideas, she silenced them with mocking words. "Do you think you know more than me? You are just here to collect your salary," she would say. When a baker made a small mistake, instead of correcting him gently, she would insult him in front of customers. If a cashier came late because of traffic, she would humiliate her before the whole team. Slowly, the joy of working at Grace's bakery began to fade away. One by one, her workers left. The head baker, who had been with her since the very beginning, quit silently one morning. The cashier, who always smiled at customers, handed in her resignation. Even the cleaner, who earned very little, walked away saying, "Peace is more important than money." Grace was furious. She believed they were ungrateful and lazy. She quickly hired new people, but the same thing happened again. No one stayed long, because the moment they entered her bakery, they met her sharp tongue and cold heart. As time went by, customers began to notice. Without dedicated workers, the bread lost its taste, the cakes were poorly made, and the bakery lost its charm. People stopped coming. Grace, who once had lines of customers outside her door, now sat in her empty shop, surrounded by unsold bread that grew stale. One evening, she overheard two old customers talking outside her shop. "Do you remember how sweet the bread used to be?" one said. "Yes," the other replied. "But the workers are always changing. It's as if no one wants to stay there. A business without loyal workers cannot last." That night, Grace could not sleep. For the first time, she realized that her pride had destroyed the very people who helped build her success. She had pushed everyone away by looking down on them. Months later, her bakery finally closed down. The once proud Madame Grace was left with nothing but regret. She learned too late that no matter how rich or powerful a person is, respect is the foundation of every relationship, including business. And so, her story became a lesson in the community. A woman who looks down on her workers will one day find herself standing alone. Every story carries a lesson. If you want to hear more, smash that like button and subscribe to keep the stories coming.